Hi everyone, and welcome to the Double Stuff Podcast, where we're double the hosts, double the topics, and double the fun. I'm Charity.
I'm Alan.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Dan.
We can't take you anywhere, Alan. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, well, thanks everyone for listening. As you know, we are doing double the topics. We've been doing that last season. We're continuing this season. But with this season, we are talking about things that we have discussed for the past 2 years. And Dan holds the magical bowl where our topics are held. So Dan, tell us what we're talking about today.
All right, the topics today are going to be acting versus performing. This is from episode number 24, Raw Spaghetti as Thistles. And the second topic is going to be Double Stuffed the Movie. This is from episode 43, Double Stuffed
the Movie. It was really hard to figure that one
Our
out.
topics have almost matched for the most part.
They
this
have.
season.
This actually works out quite
So
swimmingly.
acting and performing. Okay, remind me again, and Sarah, I'm coming to you because I know you remember all things about our podcast. Raw Spaghetti as Thistles.
That
was Alan's story.
That was my very first opus.
Yeah.
My gift to the world.
Oh, and I'm
I
sorry, and I
played
didn't remember.
Eeyore.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, okay.
Winnie the Pooh play.
I remember
Yeah,
this now.
because
I remember
the girl
this
that
now.
played Tigger was given spaghetti noodles, like uncooked.
Well, yeah, because everybody was like, "What's a thistle?" Nobody knew what it was, and not only that, but how do you eat it? And so the brilliance of the director was like, we'll just do raw spaghetti. That's a thistle. Eat it.
and the girl,
she did.
she was so
You know why?
method. She
Yeah, because she wasn't performing. She was acting.
She was acting.
Yeah. She was Tigger.
That's right.
She embodied that Tigger life.
Whenever she sees spaghetti now, her mind goes back.
I often wonder, I bet you that would be hilarious.
She just starts bouncing up the aisles.
It is funny how like those little moments like stick with you, and then and especially if it's like on a common item, like it's for the rest of your life. This is the memory that you have every time, forever.
This is what we're stuck with.
Are you still in touch with her?
I'm trying to remember her name. I don't know.
I think
Okay,
that means
obviously not.
No. That's a long no.
I was gonna say you should ask her and see if she remembers that
Gosh,
moment.
I don't even know what her name is.
Aside from Tigger.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, if you see
Sorry,
her
random
bouncing,
girl. That played Tigger.
I mean, if she listens
You
to the
did a
episode,
great job, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just don't remember your name.
She's on Broadway now, still eating spaghetti, doing Lion King.
What are these? Cooked? I eat them raw.
Amateurs.
I can't work like this.
Is this Kroger brand? Give me the blue box.
The fancy schmancy stuff.
Okay, so since one of our topics is Double Stuff the movie, and Sarah, since I started with you last time, let's just start with you again. What's something different that you would put in the movie than what we talked about last time?
Explosions.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry, you
explosions would probably work.
Should we first talk about the budget for the movie
Yeah.
before we do all these
Limitless.
explosions?
Now, this game I can
high.
play with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to movies, there's no budget.
Our money matters shown last week, so now we're like, money's no object for a
That's
movie.
right. When it's a movie, we just go for it.
We just go for it.
Make it happen.
Well, I was kind of curious if we were to be in a film, will we still keep the random personas that we've given ourselves at the start? Are you still the brawn? I'm the brains. Charity's the
I
beauty.
can only
and
play Alan.
It has to be.
then Dan is just Dan.
It
He's
has
just
to be. It's like the Avengers. You
Yeah.
want to change up Captain America.
That's true. Yeah, we've already established ourselves. I mean, I don't know if I've established myself as the brain. though. I think we've all kind of shown ourselves in various mental.
I would say you're the
capacities.
brain. You're like the mom of the group. You tell us when we're recording, and you send
Gather
out,
you under my wings.
you send us the group text of what time we're meeting and everything. So yeah, you could be the brain of this whole operation. And I am still beautiful, so I haven't changed.
Yeah, Alan is still the brawny paper towel man.
I try.
Yeah.
Every day I get up.
That's all.
That's the least.
Is that a
thing you can
prerequisite
do.
to?
You have to get up in the morning
That's right.
every day.
That's right.
And
Put
then
put on the shirt and get out there and brawn it up.
Just the shirt. Hopefully you wear pants too. Now, get up,
Sometimes.
wear the shirt, and I'm already out the
It's
door.
got
Sometimes.
that Al Borland look. I remember I said that to you.
That's
like
true.
I hadn't really known you that long, but I was just like, you look
It's
like
like
Al
Al Borland. He even had the plaid shirt. and
Yeah,
stuff.
plaid shirt and the beard.
I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah, see, it's the same thing we had before. Now I know we have Dan as wild card, just Dan. I don't know if we need another persona from you aside from.
Dan will
just-
never change.
Nope. I don't think so.
It would take too much effort to change, and I think we all know Dan will not put in the effort to change.
What's a shortened form of sad sack?
No.
I'll give you
But
some more credit than that.
it would be the plot twist in the movie. So it would be.
That's true.
Oh,
all
the Dan
this-
saves the day?
Yeah, it would be something
Oh.
that Dan would put together.
I
And
like
we would
that.
Be like, it would be how to defuse the whatever.
Oh,
to
MacGyver
save the
this.
whatever.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then Dan had to pull things out of his satchel, like, oh, I happen to have dynamite and matches and
Paper clips and gum.
It wouldn't
and-
even be that. It would be like, well, if you take the alkaline water and with the battery from my watch,
you shake it up. It should cause a
right.
reaction. Let it go.
that's right.
We have a handmade grenade. so like, what would our plot be for this movie?
Are we talking about like a sequel, like Son of Double Stuff,
We
or
should.
Revenge of the Podcasters.
Double
Well,
Stuff
I-
2, Electric Boogaloo?
That's
this-
true. It was supposed to be Electric
Yep.
Boogaloo.
Yep.
Yeah.
This would be the 10 years later, and the government has found our actions to be criminal, and so
we
we're
the
now,
A-Team?
now we're underground. Yeah, we roll around in a van.
Or soldiers of fortune.
And if you can find them.
Maybe you can hire Double Stuff Podcast.
That's true, because I think we established that I think I was Hannibal, and Alan, I think he was Face. No, not Face. He was Murdoch.
give me Face.
He was Murdoch. Dan was Face.
Dan was Face.
So
And I
that-
was
and
Mr.
you were
T.
BA.
Yeah. Those roles don't surprise me. They still don't surprise me. Nothing's changed.
So after we do all this, I have to end it with I love it when a podcast comes together.
I love it.
Smoking my my chocolate cigar or giant Tootsie
stogie.
Roll. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Because I was always curious, like if we were going to do something, either it would be some kind of weird like spy thriller or some kind of. I guess I still kind of thought like Scooby Doo.
Any
Well, we
genres
talked about
on the
that in
books,
our-
I mean,
Yeah.
is available to
We talked
us
about
at
that in
any
our James
time.
Bond episode, right?
We
Where-
could do
Oh
that.
yeah.
Because we were talking about Century
Rom-com.
2 opening
Yep.
up
Yes.
and being the. Okay, we could not do a rom com.
Rom-com?
No, we couldn't.
Where like one of us makes a mistake
talked
and then like
about
gets
this
kicked
before.
out, and then
Like, we
you
know
have
the
to like.
But
formula.
you two
come
are
back and
married, though.
apologize.
What are we supposed to do?
No, but they're
I'm saying use the
actors.
tropes of the rom-com.
tropes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
As
okay.
but as a
Yeah.
group.
We could totally do like once Christmas
'Cause
rolls around
it's-
again, do a
it's
Hallmark
not that
Christmas
hard
movie.
to figure
Yeah.
out. I mean, we've talked about this with the Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you see one, you've seen every Hallmark.
Oh, yeah.
Even the ones
Christmas
they haven't made yet, we've
Yeah.
still seen
We've
them.
still seen
Yeah.
them.
Absolutely.
So we'll keep that note in the back of our heads to do a Christmas Hallmark
Yeah.
movie for our double stuff special or something, and we'll try to figure out some kind of weird trope with that.
I thought about
Yeah.
writing one for this past Christmas, and I didn't, but because I thought it was kind of dumb. But since everyone wants
Oh,
to
the
do
dumber it is, the better it is. Though.
Yeah, because we
That's
we
true.
could totally ham it up.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing that we are definitely really good at.
Yeah.
Which I guess goes with the acting versus performing, because I had, and I don't know if this is true, maybe you guys can agree or disagree, but I had always learned that when you're performing, you're yourself, you're just portraying yourself, maybe a more heightened version of yourself in front of people, and it's just you. But when you're acting, you're taking on whatever the characteristics of whatever you're portraying, so you're not yourself, so to speak. If that's true, if that's a legit comparison, I think I would probably consider myself a performer still, because I don't know if I really have acting experience. I can perform because I can be myself and just ham it, but in terms of being like a legit actor, I don't know, because I've never
I can
acted
act
before.
if the character is written to be like me.
Well, I guess is that still performing though?
Yeah, you're
Well,
the
I'm the
Robert Downey
sarcastic
Jr.,
best friend type.
character in Tropic Thunder. I'm the dude playing the dude based on the dude.
So basically, Charity.
That's pretty accurate.
It's like Charity's actor named Harity Charman.
Nobody will ever
Nobody
know
will ever realize who that is. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing that I always wonder about, because I kind of wonder if I have what it takes to be an actor, though I've never done it before, at least on legitimate means.
You could do it tonight if you wanted to.
Tonight is there a film? There's a film studio just
No.
up the
I'm
street.
just saying, just go out there and open mics or whatever. Just start creating a persona.
Yeah, I feel like acting I always think of as somebody inhabiting a character.
Yeah,
whereas
yeah.
performing is more like inhabiting a role. Because you may not like a magician, right? May not be like if they're a magician's performing, right? That may not be them on stage, right? Like as a person, like I think like Penn and Teller, right? Because like Teller talks, he's a normal dude, but like when he's on stage, he's performing.
And he doesn't.
Yeah, like he's like a different version of himself. So
yeah, maybe it's just because I really do want to get into comedy, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure. Now, I mean, the stuff that we do on the podcast is great because I'm able to kind of experiment. But in terms of like doing full on.
The scripted
still
stuff
leaves a lot to be desired.
The scripted stuff we do is fun though, but I know when both me and Sarah write our sketches for our scripted stuff, we write them for you guys so that way you don't have to act, I guess.
It's
just the best.
Yeah, pour too much effort. It's like, okay, this sounds like something Dan would say.
Everybody's experienced my prowess. And it's pretty intense.
I'm starting to feel threatened by that, Alan. I don't know if I can sit at this table anymore.
Alan's like, I want to be do legit Shakespeare, where he's up there, holding the skull.
Yeah, people act like it's so hard.
Does that mean you're ending your rap career? You're not going to rap for us anymore? You're going Shakespeare?
All the time. I do everything.
The multifaceted
That's right.
Alan of all trades.
They call me Renaissance.
The Renaissance man.
just Renaissance.
Just Renaissance.
So when you introduce yourself, it's like, hey, welcome to the Double Stuff Podcast. I'm Renaissance.
That's right. I could.
Now we've established it. We all know who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do kind of wonder, admittedly, I've never done serious, legitimate theater, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do. Plus, and in a way, I've always enjoyed playing dress up, which you do get to do, wearing costumes of a period piece or something, which would be kind of fun. I feel like I still don't necessarily can do scenes where you have to cry, because I don't cry on command. Or I feel like if I was to do Shakespeare, I would play the funny nurse, like Juliet's nurse. She's the humorous part up until she dies,
a fun
of course.
character.
She's a fun character, but I feel like if I was to do Shakespearean or serious stuff, I would still play the humorous part, the jester or the comic relief of some sort.
I don't know if I'd be able to play a role where I have to cry or be
neither.
Because in real life, if I'm sad, then most of the time I'm holding it in, or very often I can't feel sadness, so I just jump straight to anger, so I just get really angry, which is probably terrible. I need to work on that, but I don't know if I can play that role, because I don't know if I know what that, if I, people they cry happy tears. Why would you? I've never cried a happy tear.
Yeah, or some people
that's weird.
Or
to
some
me.
people
That's
are
foreign.
so good they can actually just make themselves cry, and I haven't, unless you put I don't know, a cut up onion in front of me.
I can't cry, but I can make my eyes water.
I have to yawn to make my eyes water. So
Supposed to think of something sad. Think of something real sad.
well, I think I could think of something sad, but not to the point of bursting into tears. Kind of like what Charity says.
There's no reason to cry. It's fake.
When we do get emotional, if I do cry, I don't do it in public. And we do kind of suppress that in. So trying to do that in public would probably be difficult, just because.
So but if my character is supposed to suppress their hidden sad feelings and not cry, then I could play that perfectly.
That's why I feel like in the movies, I'll play the best friend or the barista. I feel like I could play the barista in a coffee shop, because all I'm doing is taking orders, and I give it to the celebrity, and then
Oh, don't do the giggle.
Well, I wouldn't giggle, even though in my mind I'm mentally giggling.
Cut. What's that extra doing?
Stop ad-libbing.
Why are you giggling?
This is a funeral. Stop smiling.
But that's my thing.
We should
but
try
yeah.
her for the Liberty Mutual. Let's bounce her down to the Liberty Mutual.
Sitting on the dock of the bay. But I know based off of the episode from before, I know both you and Dan have done a lot of, I know not as much anymore, but acting when you were kids. Mm-hmm. So talking about ourselves as if we were doing a movie, which I think would still be fun, because we have to have the conflict in the situation where we all get along at one point in the movie.
And then we don't.
Something happens, we get into that argument
It's
where
like
we
those
all...
murder documentaries. They were all best friends until they weren't, and then everything goes dark.
Oh yeah. Have you guys seen the worst roommate ever? Oh man.
No, but I've lived that out a couple times.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was about 3 years of college for me, but
Yeah.
But it would be something like that. Like I felt like it'd be almost like those old school Disney Channel movies. You know, we're all best friends either in high school or, we're about to go into college. And then it still would be some kind of mystery because they always encounter something weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we join forces, try to figure it out.
I was at the library and I discovered a hidden document.
Yeah.
I opened up a book and a document fell out.
Yeah. And then we look at, and of course, because I'm the brains, I'm like, oh, this is the original document from Charles Dickens from the lost book that he never published.
There you go.
I knew that on top of my head because I'm a walking encyclopedia.
There
And then
you
you
go.
guys, that's cool. And then we realize there's some
And the
hidden shadow
script
that's
has just begun.
yeah.
Find out it's written on the back of the Declaration
of Independence. And we see this dark hidden figure that's been following us the whole time.
and it's Nicolas Cage.
But he's only acting.
He's like, oh, good, you found my document. Then he just takes off running. Yeah. And I feel like the ending of the film, the denouement of the story is that.
Look at you using the French.
The French. And then we go back, you know, after everything has been solved, and we realize, it was a forgery anyway. But it's still famous because it belonged to, you know, Darles chickens.
Spoilers.
And
Darles chickens.
yeah. And then
Okay, you're done writing the script.
Yeah. It took a turn.
I was gonna say Darles chickens is what did it for me. I don't know if I want to be a part of this production
This is
anymore.
the second time you've just switched letters around. Somebody's name.
because no one knows when you just move one letter.
He's
Completely different.
rolling over in his grave right now at the pronunciation of his
I got a
name.
job for you. Witness protection. They keep dying. I don't know why.
Sure.
Wait, Stony Apara was not the right name for that?
Or we'll do
How
like
did they find him?
we'll do like Charity's idea where we think that there was an Egyptian princess named after her, and then
Oh yeah.
because it'll be her name backwards.
My name backwards is Yidarak Namra, which sounds like an Egyptian god.
yeah.
Sort
It
of.
does.
So
Yeah.
so that's something we talked about years ago.
We
about
talked
taking
about that.
name.
I was in like 7th grade.
Yeah.
Forgot about
So
that.
if we
And
do
I'm trying to
that,
think of that too. Do you do the first name and then the last name, but both backwards, or do you
Namra
start at the back
Yidiak?
name, like the last name, and go backwards from that?
Oh, we're getting complicated now. I have to write it out and look. I don't even know now.
I think we just took the
He's
first
got a
name.
rapper's name.
Nella Atta.
I'm Nella Atta.
I just realized that I'm pretty certain I have a Nips somewhere in mine. So
Oh yeah, we need to do his. Yeah.
Mad.
In case you guys don't know, Alan is writing everyone's name backwards so we can figure it out.
Tonight's act featuring Nella Atta and Nana Nips. What's up?
Oh, that just doesn't work.
No, we'd be booed off the stage.
Back to the drawing board on that one.
Get your hands in the air. Get off the stage.
It's less of like an Egyptian god and more of like a get far away from me name.
Oh my gosh, this is great! Oh man, we should when we were first talking about our names in the last season, we totally didn't think about this. This is a weird way to kind of revisit that.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick before we end.
Okay.
Okay, if we were going to create the Double Stuff movie, everyone pick an actor that they would like to play alongside them.
I want Nana
Ooh.
Nips to play me.
Yeah. I need Nella Atta
He's your evil
show
twin
up.
brother.
And he better kill it.
He's got a goatee on top of like the beard.
Nat-
Goatee.
Nada Nips does all your
Just, like,
stunts.
huge mutton chops. And like hockey teeth. He's like missing 7 teeth.
I love the mutton chops. Oh my gosh, it's like a Civil War ancestor. He was a lieutenant in the army.
I do declare.
Why,
Until he was
Nana Nips, I do
dishonorably
declare.
discharged. For messing with the Darwin chickens. We lost a member.
Sorry, I didn't want to cough all over the mic. I had a laughing, coughing
right.
fit just now.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
We better calm it down.
I think
Out of control.
I think we're getting loopy now. Okay, Alan, who would you want to play alongside you?
I don't know. I don't really think about it that much.
Yeah, I'm
it's got
trying
to
to
be
think,
Dwayne
too.
Johnson.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's right, 'cause
so you and LeBron, there's no. You guys are both the same. You can play the big, strong,
That's right.
strong man. Okay, Sarah, what do you have?
An actor that will act alongside me?
I have a feeling I already know who you're going to say, but keep going.
There's a couple I can
Has to
think
be
of.
alive, Sarah.
Oh, no, they're
There's a couple left.
I would like to either act alongside with Tommy Cannon, who's
knew
a
that.
comedian, maybe David Mitchell,
Oh, I
because
was expecting David Mitchell. That's
because-
a good one. Oh, and you got a young one. I was expecting Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mainly said David Mitchell because our comedy is so different. He's a pessimistic comedian, and I think I'm a little optimistic. So the opposites might actually kind of work in its favor. So yeah,
Mine would be, I know on another episode, I think we talked about who would play us in a movie. So I think I had said Queen Latifah.
you did because I
Yeah.
was Wanda Sykes for some reason.
I was just picking one. But I think it would be fun to play alongside her in a movie.
Yeah, Queen Latifah's awesome.
Yeah, I would love to play in a movie with her. So, Queen Latifah, if you're listening and you need someone to play a little sister or something, I'm your girl, okay?
Sassy
Call
roommate.
me. Call me.
So like a real actor, Dan.
Yeah.
aside
to,
from
to
Mr.
act
Nips.
alongside, is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? I think Ryan Reynolds would be fun.
Oh, that would be-
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
let's make this movie.
Okay, yeah.
So,
4 podcasters with 4 sidekicks. What could go wrong?
Double Stuff Podcast, the movie with Dan, Ryan Reynolds, me, Queen Latifah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Allen, and Sarah and Tommy Cannon.
Yes.
That works.
Let's make this happen.
All right.
Thanks, everyone, for listening to today's ridiculous episode about this movie that may or may not happen. I'm going to throw it to Sarah, and she can let you know how you can find us online and where to listen to our podcast.
So check us out on all the podcast platforms. We're all available for that. If you want to listen to the episodes that kind of inspired this random conversation, episode 43, which is Double Stuff the Movie, that's the title of it, and episode 24, which is Raw Spaghetti as Thistles. Also on social media at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Double Stuff Podcast, and on Twitter at Double Stuff P, and that's the letter P.
TTFN.
That's all for now.
That about took me out. I got to...